And I think Bill Ackman got it right. What we need right now is a 30-day, month-long national spring break. If everyone just stays home, doesn't spread the virus, it's got a 2 to 14-day incubation period, so that gives people enough time to know if they have it and if they have to remain in quarantine after that. And it's got 9 days to live on like surfaces and stuff. So 9 plus 14, you do the math, couple extra days, make sure everything's good. We turn the economy back on, we're back rolling. China basically did that. They didn't call it a national spring break, all that kind of stuff, but they basically quarantined everyone, told everyone they had to stay home, locked up Hubei, the province in which most of the cases were. Obviously it's New York, San Francisco, and Washington, Seattle, I assume. So if we just lock those places, quarantine, in shelter, then I think we can get this thing under control pretty quick. And a lot of people are like, economic damage and the economy's collapsing. The economy's not collapsing. It's, definitely going to look brutal in the short term. I guarantee you that. A lot of people aren't going to have jobs. A friend of mine works at Subway. He's telling me the shifts are cut on 3 different days. Also, what's happening is he's getting paid by the government. By the government. We have a good economy and a strong government for a reason. So he's still going to get that money. Maybe it's not going to be as much. We're still awaiting details on that. That's a Senate bill that we're waiting on. Once that bill comes in, we'll have, that's kind of like the next stage in terms of the economy. That's the next new thing. So if that comes in and the people who need to get money are going to get money and everyone's just chilling at home, maybe rent checks are pushed back or paid or something like that and figured out with the Federal Reserve and the government. It's a good spring break that will work. And then I think things are okay. So I'm not saying that's going to happen, but I just want to highlight for you how China has gone through this. They had an epidemic about more than 10 times the size of ours right now. And their economy is being turned on, and their economy didn't collapse. Yes, businesses didn't make sales for that period of time, but the government injected liquidity into the market. I don't know how the lower class is dealing, but I assume that they had to feed them because the Chinese government is corrupt, right? It's communist. So they don't want a revolt of the people, and most of the people there are low income. So that's kind of like they got to make sure is happy, They want to make sure those people don't have upward mobility, kind of. They want to make sure that they've got their food on the table and are taken care of. So they seem to have done that to an extent. Nothing's collapsing. There's not a giant revolt against a communist and authoritarian regime. So I think things are going to be okay in this great free nation of strong economic development, wealth, prosperity, mobility, and freedom. So we're going to be okay. We're going to be okay. The market's overreacting, and that's why Bill Ackman, who said we need a 30-day spring break, and also said that hell is yet to come. And yes, this is going to spread over the next week or two. It's a 2 to 14-day incubation period. A lot of people who don't know they have it. So it's going to continue to grow. And he said, hell is coming. And he also said, I'm buying aggressively right now. I don't know about the right now part. He said, I'm buying aggressively. I assume that means right now. And he was talking about right now. As an investor, you got to have a longer outlook than 2 to 3 weeks. And you make decisions when Mr. Market is making bad deals. And you take advantage of Mr. Market when he's giving bad deals. You say, I want that deal. I want that deal. I want that deal. I want SpaceX. I want CRISPR. I want Oracle, kind of. It's like not a sick deal like SpaceX or CRISPR. I want Jumia. You're out there shopping for deals. You want something like Disney. That's a good deal. That's a great deal. It's not 50 to 75% off. It's like 40-something% off. I don't know. It's a good price. 2 months ago, 1 month ago, 3 weeks ago, people would have been dying to buy Disney 40-50% off. And if we go on a spring break and everything's good, even with solid economic loss, Disney is not going to go away. So take advantage of the oversell and be buying. Get those Mr. Market deals, people. Peace.